We're in Tel Aviv with Professor Avram Ehrlich, and the question is tonight, theology, Jewish theology in the 21st century. What do you have to say about it?
Well, as a metropolis, you can call it city theology, and as there are many cities of the world and many families on earth, there's really a theology for the 21st century. Of their families and their cities and their populations. So the great challenges of the cities now in the 21st century are going to become opportunities. We talked about sky rises, and I'm an admirer of the conquest of the open air. It just adds dimensions to everything, its height, and it invariably is much more luxurious, and you have better views, and you have because a lot greater investments in them. The infrastructure is very good. They could have tennis courts or pools or jacuzzis. They can have great roof gardens. You can do a great solar paneling on the roof, and also over the windows. You can do a lot of great infrastructure which can lead to a lot of innovation. So I'm in support of the city. I'm in support of the centralized energy of people concentrated on great infrastructure and great development. And so yes, I'm a city fan. Yeah, you'll mark me on that. And as for Tel Aviv is, well, it's had a lot of good media, but it still leaves a lot to be desired. It's very messy. There's a lot of building of infrastructure and building. The vision for it, well, there's still no underground. There's still no lifts, external lifts which scaffold and open up the entire fourth and fifth floor of the buildings of 30,000 buildings all around the city that could be easily opened were there to be more elastic thinking in terms of city opportunities. So that's just one idea for the city. But when you say 21st century, I would, theologian, I would also add 21st century diagnostician, civilizational diagnostician. That means to understand the society and to understand civilization and to understand its antecedents in mythology and in thought and all sorts of in history and in identity and how it conflicts and conflates and changes. So, and how it can change. And this is really a lot of theo-neurology and neuroscience, how our neurons and our language and theolinguistics, how it affects. So it's a wonderful area to be in. So yes, a theologian, and this is a theology for the 21st century. So I will deal also with the spirit of the 21st century, because we are now more and more accompanied by artificial intelligence, and we use our phones a lot more, and we use our devices for news and for entertainment, and a lot of knowledge, a lot of class. If you'd listen to someone, to a master, or if you'd have a master discipline relationship with somebody, it would be interpersonal. But now the great master discipline relationship is with your phone. It's your access to Google. It's your access to YouTube. It's your access to Scholar. It's your access to the literature of the world's libraries. It's your access to your finance. It's your access to your data. So one will need to understand the spirit vis-a-vis AI. It's going to be a subject invariably. It's coming up. The Sabbath religions are interesting in that they have a way of thinking which has already, it's embedded in it some sort of relationship and some sort of rest on-off relationship with labour and with work, and therefore with artificial intelligence too. So there you are, all these things that's going to be in session.